G'day, Sonny. How are you?
Good. How was the session today?
Well, once again, it was very inspirational, and it's taken us into a new space when it comes to evaluating who we are and what we want to achieve. I must say, we've come a long way in the last 6 months as to where our charter was previously and to where we are now. And in that sense, I think perhaps few of us felt we'd nailed it 6 months ago. But now we've actually moved into a more authoritative space, I think, that reflects more confidence about who we are and what we want to achieve for the organisation.
Yes.
I think it's been a really good outcome, and I must say I think the last hour and a half was particularly productive to come up with a charter that's pretty strong, I think, pretty much bulletproof, at least as we sit here and reflect on the day at 5:45 in the evening. And it's been a very good session. I think what we like today is that we had a bigger team than we had 6 months ago, and there was a lot of effective contribution from around the table and contrasting points of view, and that we supported each other and we built upon the opinions that were brought to the table. And out of that sort of conversation, we came up with better outcomes. And I think, of course, once again, we were beautifully led.
That was thanks. All right, well, I better end it there. Last thing, did you get one thing for yourself? Like a particular insight in the day that you think would be good for another manager in your seat?
Gee, that's a good question, that one. I think the charter actually is a good building block.
Yeah.
I think that's the fact that I think it's good to go back to basics when you look at yourself as an individual and seek your relevance to the team and what you need to focus on, what you need to deliver. It's a bit like a football team. When you go out in a battle, you need to know what the core fundamentals that you need to bring to your team on that day to beat the opposition and win the day.
Yeah, so it's got to be tailored to what you're out to
really,
accomplish.
really important because it's tailored to what we do and their relevance to the organisation. So I think that's very, very important. And tomorrow we'll put more flesh on the bones. But I think too, what we all get out of this is that that we should have ambition and we should be oriented towards being high achievers, and that we are only limited by our lack of drive and imagination and our will to succeed.
Great. Well, there you go. Good day.
Good day.
Fun.
Another good day.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important, because I've been around for a bit, I think the facilitator is really important to these sessions, because without a facilitator who takes you, drives you, pushes you, encourages you, and also connects with people around the table, without that person, then you don't get the spark, you don't get the cohesiveness from the conversation. So I think combined, we really worked well together.
Good. Do you like the facilitator?
Well, I think...
That would be me.
I think, of course, I do. I think the facilitator is very, very good. And I think it's the best experience I think I've had over my career in terms of getting to where we needed to get. And the facilitator is important in that regard. And once again, very well done.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Let's go have a drink.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.